Wi-Fi and StreamYard is ass, bro. But I'm gonna finish this episode 2 of Rebel Son versus Mordecai Fathom, bro. With the playback. Hold on, let me see if I can hear it. I gotta put it on the stereo. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see.
Audio device connected.
All right. Let me see.
That makes you want to get up. Yeah, so that track was basically like the same as Only in America, but both songs was actually addressing the social construct that we are in. And so that's why I put it against each other like that. But this is a heavyweight battle. As I'm concerned, this is a heavyweight battle. I don't know why my mouth just did that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm back. But that track sets the whole tone on America. Is a longer, comprehensive piece that says we see what's happening and we demand better. And it's asking a tough question. All we need is to ask ourselves for what that track is what Rebel Son is as an album. And that makes you want to get up and move and speak out, you know. So that's basically what both tracks was actually trying to convey. And it's crazy because I thought Rebel Son was like some light work for Mordecai Fathom, but it's able to go against certain songs that are heavy on Mordecai Fathom, and that's why it's a good battle. I'm concerned, you know what I'm saying? So the head-to-head comparison to sum up my own work, Mordecai Fathom, the blueprint from healing, and the sound of introspection. Rebel Son is the blueprint for change and the sound of revolution. The difference is simply Fathom is about finding the strength inside, and a Rebel Son is about using the strength to change the world outside. You know, but they can be interceptable because both records showcase the soul tradition that I live and breathe, and both are committed to the lyrical weight. They are two chapters of the same story. You will find the truth in Fathom, and you can find the assertion that truth is in Rebel Son. It's a complete journey. So I got more, and let's play some more tracks, man. You know, because when I made this track, this was a track about finding peace. You know, finding peace from within and wanting to fly away to a place that is more about the abundance and gratitude of who you are. And let's play it, man. And that I got the response on Rebel Son with this track too. So stay tuned. If Mordecai Fathom got Fly Away, then we're gonna see what Rebel Son got after this. that song "Fly Away," man. It's songs like that that makes me want to keep creating because I don't know if I can make songs that in depth to where it's a smooth flow where people can actually understand what I'm trying to convey with that record. And if Mordecai Fathom have Fly Away, then it's only right that Rebel Son get funky with this song called Soul Searching. Through the years, I've been soul searching for something so divine that can make me feel something I never experienced before. Then I realized those things I've been searching for is always inside me. People will say to look at something outside of me, but it's always inside me. And I know, and I believe, time to see for me. Show the world it's in me, forever in me. It's in me, forever in me. It's in me, forever in me. It's in me. So searching, ain't no more looking. I am the answer to all my problems. I have the power, I have the gift, I have the light, the passion to uplift things that need to brighten up through their darkness. Look in the mirror and you will see who you are. No more crying, you are supreme. They don't teach you because you have it in you. So searching when you are the depths of your soul. So searching when you are the depths of your soul. So searching. It's in me, forever in me. 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 I want to talk about the source because these albums, Mordecai Fathom and Rebel Son, they don't exist in a vacuum. These are direct descendants of a musical lineage. The sound of what I call the grandson of soul. I'm not I'm sitting down creating, but I'm challenging energy of giants. You hear the social fire in Owning America. That's the spirit of Curtis Mayfield and Man in a Better World. You hear a deep groove and an emotional honesty in songs like, Mind Games, which I didn't play. And that's the electrical uh, complex of a Prince or Michael Jackson in the mix. I take the organic feel of the past, the 60s, the 70s, the 80s, and I put it right into a modern day topics. That's the commitment to give you something new, something that can breathe. but that also has a vintage flavor for the soul, and that's what connects Mordecai Fathom and Rebel Son. They both come from the same deep well, you know, and I'm letting the source energy be the final destination for when these records come out, you know. And it's just amazing because like people make songs, but they don't really make them from the genuine intentions they should want to make them with. Some people want to get clout. Somebody want to get trendy all over the world and have everybody loving their song. But I'm gonna keep it real. If everybody loves something, it's most likely trash because everybody shouldn't like the same thing. Everybody should come to a common agreement and respect that thing. But everybody shouldn't like one thing because that's how you know it's either being pushed down your throat, it's a spell on it, or it's something that just doesn't resonate with the soul. It's something that is for fun. But when something resonates with the soul, everybody's not gonna fuck with it, and that's what it is. You know. But I also made a song on More Than Can Fathom called Sometimes, and this song basically me, wanting to feel, you know, abundant gratitude, genuine connection with a divine feminine. And I made this because, as a man, we do, sense things and we be like, damn, what would it be like somebody actually appreciate me for me or actually wanting me for me? And that's what I made sometimes. And it's real life, it's real life. And I sung it in a way of, saying like I'm talking to or I'm singing to someone who else going through that shit. You know what I'm saying? So let's play sometimes. Yeah, so that record was just, me trying to emphasize what every man, feel when he actually locked in and actually trying to work towards the goals and the accomplishments that he already had, but at the same time, he wondering, you know, when will his abundance or when will, his I guess respect as a man come in a form of divine feminine who actually know who she is, and they both can build some shit together. But at the same time, we're in a different time. Sometimes my song be from, I don't know where they come from, but like my songs literally be talking about a different time, but at the same time it can still relate to what's going on as men, and sometimes what women go through. But at the same time, um we have to understand that just you have to find peace and the gratitude within yourself to actually move through this shit. Because if you don't love yourself and you don't want to appreciate and champion yourself, nobody else will. Because people, we live in a selfish, dominant society where people, it's all about them. They don't want to hear what you have or what accomplishment that you did. But when it's them, they want to talk about everything in the book about what they got going on. Then when it comes to you, it's like, damn, they don't want to hear it. But at the same time, you have to have that understanding that maybe they need to say what they need to do, to better themselves by saying to somebody else. But you already have that inner knowing, that inner power that you don't have to really, say too much or wanting the gratitude or respect from somebody else, because you have that within yourself. And that's the most powerful thing anybody can actually evolve to be. And that's what I am. Like, I don't really care about recognition. I don't care about being a toppest person or the best person or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? As long as I know who I am through my flaws and through my accomplishments, through my fails, through my wins, I'm the best. But when I made sometimes, I was going through a stage where, you know, sometimes you don't feel appreciative from the other, woman or nothing like that, another woman, or you just don't feel like you're appreciative as a man. And that's when I made that song. But both albums, plays a part, even though they came out the same year. But one came out the early part and the one came out in the song, but it all have a different, every album a different era, of my thinking, of my mindset, of my being at the time. And yeah, so the next track I want to play is is from the Rebel Sun, and it's a song called Limits. And what I just said, you got to find that inner power with yourself, and that's what this song is about. right, so we down to the last songs, the last two songs, and it's each from different albums. One from Rebel Sun and one from Mordecai Fathom. And this is going to determine who I feel win. You know, even though I didn't play all the tracks from each record, I picked the best. I picked the best one, two, three, 4, 5, 6. I'm on 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I picked the best 11 from each track, and I'm gonna end it. I'm not gonna end it, but I'm gonna play one from each album, and I'm gonna tell you. So from Rebel Sun, I'm going to play this song where it's a underground classic. Like this song literally touched everybody I let listen to it. And I performed this song live at my cousin birthday party. I performed this song live at at my uncle party and stuff. So this song was performed multiple times. And I love performing this song because it gets to a point you where I have a part in the song where I'm just literally going off the vocals. And I kept saying, da, da, da. I don't want to tell you because I'm gonna play it, but this song is a hit. I feel like if I was signed to a record label or something like that, this song would have won the Grammy. And with that being said, let's play What I Lost, bro.
Have you ever thought about losing something that you thought that was for you, but then you find out in the end that it wasn't for you? Yeah. You and I were supposed to be together, but in life
Yeah, so that was What I Lost from the Rebel Sun album, and that was the last track on that album. And like I said, I played the best 11 from each. But I pick tracks from each record and pick the best 11 from them two albums. And I know some tracks probably didn't make it, but they didn't make it because I just felt like they just didn't make it. But it corresponds. Each track had to correspond with the other track, so that's why I try to make records compared to the other record, um, to make it a more understandable verses. Piece to branches in the building. But yeah, I try to make each record that I pick from have a comparable to the other record, so it can be a nice verses, a flowable verses. So with that being said, man, um, I played What I Lost from the Rebel Son. That was the last track from that, and I just want to say it on this: you got to celebrate yourself. Before I play this record from Mordecai Fathom, which is the sixth record, but it was one of the last records I picked for the album because I feel like this song is what made the album, Mordecai Fathom. But I just want to let people know this: celebrate yourself no matter what, because you're gonna have people that don't like certain things you do, or they like certain things you do, but you don't go off the perception of people think of who you are. You go by who you feel you are and who you know you are. You got to celebrate things that might be small to others but big to you, regardless of what they say. I had to learn that through all my life, through high school, middle school, elementary. I went from a boy that was insecure about himself to a grown man that know who he is now, know the power he holds, and know that everybody's not going to love who you are. Because if everybody love who you are, you most likely being somebody who you don't want to be. You being fake. A lot of people want to be known and trendy, but you're not being yourself. You're losing your soul by doing all that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna always continue being me, regardless if I have nobody show up on my live stream, regardless if I have nobody liking my stuff. I don't give a fuck. Y'all ain't making me. I made me. But I have the support of my YouTube family and people that support me in real life and on sometime on YouTube. So I respect y'all. But I'm saying that's in general as a man in real life. I don't go by people saying, "Oh, you good, you the best." I go by how I feel because y'all got Gucci Man and Soldier Boy famous. Fuck wrong with y'all? You feel me? So so with that being said, I just want everybody to celebrate your soul, celebrate your essence, celebrate your aura, celebrate who you are, man. Because at the end of the day, we're gonna all leave this realm. We're gonna all leave this planet, this earth or whatnot. And you don't want to sit back and say, damn, I wish I would have did this because I was worrying about what they say. Fuck all that. You gotta worry about who you are, how you feel and how you gonna be, how you gonna do things and how you gonna move. Because that's the realest shit anybody can tell you. Fuck all that other shit for real. You know what I'm saying? If I catch anybody I know worrying about what somebody else say, I get mad. Because I like, bro, why the fuck you worry about his perception of you? Because people gonna always think what they want, what they feel they brain, what they want to think of you. Who gives a fuck? As long as you ain't killing nobody or you doing something evil, you ain't hurting nobody, but no, you ain't hurting nobody. Straight up. So just be who you are, celebrate yourself, celebrate life, love, and celebrate people that fuck with you. Everybody that fuck with you, anybody that fuck with you, whether it's your girl, some of your family members, anybody that asks to support you, bro, fuck with them. That's who really care, genuinely love you. Don't be trying to please anybody, try to convince somebody to love you. Fuck with people that already want to fuck with you. And with that being said, let's play Celebrate, man, from the Mordecai Fathom album, which actually was a demo. Everybody was saying, oh, put it on the album. I had two Divine Goddesses on Instagram saying they loved the track because I had played a snippet one time. And they loved the track. And they were like, yo, put it on the album. So I had to put my finishing touches on it and put the second ad lib and put the second verse. And that's when I put it on the album. And it's one of the best songs off the album. It's called Celebrate. And let's play it, bro. Remember, celebrate yourself, celebrate your aura, and celebrate who you are, man. Because y'all the realest. Unless you did something with it. Celebrate. Forget to embrace the things that is small and stress over things that seem so big in this world. But you have to celebrate life, celebrate love, celebrate the things you choose to ignore. Yeah, because you're so focused on the wrong things. Celebrate this life, the answers you seek is in you. You gotta love you, you gotta show you gotta celebrate you. Hey, celebrate, celebrate, celebrate life, celebrate life. If no one got you, you got to know you. Celebrate life, do what you wanna do. Celebrate life, do what you wanna do. Hey, celebrate life, celebrate, celebrate, celebrate. Wanna do, hey, celebrate life. It don't get more soul than that, man. I don't know what people looking for when it comes to R&B, soul music, or just genuine music. Period. I don't know what people looking for. Everybody taste buds. I don't want to say everybody, but some people taste buds are just fucked up. Like they just like certain shit because it's like the drugs or whatever they doing. It's fucking up how they perceive music. That's how I feel, and that's why music the way it is too. Because whatever they got going on in their brain, that job is making them seem like, oh, that's good music. And I'm not trying to judge nobody music. People gonna make what they make, and they gotta be at balance with everything. Everybody gonna be able to make good music, and everybody gonna be able to make bad music. But at the same time, man, it's just that I don't. People just have so high expectations when it comes to R&B and soul music. Like it just crazy. Like stress over things that seem so big in this world. But you have it's crazy because that this album came after Common Progression, but it actually came after Better Day, Better Ways, and that got a versus two coming. That's gonna be lit. But I just feel like that song Celebrate actually is a song that really came from the depths of me just observing certain things in my life. Like it's just one of them songs, bro. Like I feel like it's one of them songs. Everybody just thinking everybody thinking R&B supposed to be sing a certain way, or you supposed to do a certain thing with R&B music, and that's what I hate about the listeners. R&B is not supposed to sound the same. You shouldn't have a category of certain things with R&B. You know what I'm saying? R&B is R&B when it comes from the soul. You know what I'm saying? And then people want to be so flashy and smooth with singing. Fuck no. You gotta get ugly with soul music. And I'm not saying ugly as a physical feature, but you gotta let your vocal shine, regardless of how it comes out. You gotta go dig deep within you for it to come out in a way where people can feel you. You know what I'm saying? That's soul music. That's R&B, and that's what we are lacking. I'm gonna keep saying that. People want to always champion Bryson Tillin and this other dude. I don't know I forgot his name, but they are not singing from the soul. They're singing to try to be cool, try to sing all the things that these young kids go through, but you're not really giving them no wisdom or no solution, or you're not giving them an uplifting spirit by listening to your music. I don't care what nobody say. I'm gonna continue doing me, and my music is R&B soul music. It's the original organic way of R&B music and soul music. Can't nobody say. American Idol and all that fucked the game up because it made people want to come out singing a certain way. You're not supposed to sing like that. You're not supposed to sing to please the audience. You put up make the audience feel you when you coming from when you sing. That's real artistry. That's real R&B. That's real soul music. Let's think about it. If James Brown came out trying to sound like Sam Cooke, he wouldn't have been James Brown, would he? Because you can't teach soul. It just comes out how you feel it. That's soul music. Marvin Gaye wouldn't have been Marvin Gaye if he tried to sound like Frank Sinatra, which was his influence. But he had to change up and become Marvin Gaye. You know? I hope you can hear me, man. Hold on. Put on mute real quick. I hope y'all heard me in that last bit. I hate when this scream y'all do that. But like I was saying, Marvin Gaye wouldn't have been Marvin Gaye if he tried to be like Frank Sinatra, which he was trying to be. And his first two albums, he was trying to sing like Frank Sinatra, and it didn't hit. You got to become who you are so people can feel who you are. And that's what I'm doing. I'm not trying to sound nobody else. I might have a little tone of MJ or Prince or whatever people perceive. But whatever nostalgia that you have, I want to give that nostalgia, whatever it is. But just know Jordan Ackman is being who he is, regardless. I don't care if I never get famous. I'm an underground gem. I'm forever continue making music, bro. That's what I feel. I love just doing this, and I work a 9 to 5 and stuff like that. But when I come home, I'm making records, man. That's the way I feel because I love this shit. When I first found out that I had a little tone at age 10, I was like, man, I gotta continue practicing like I did with basketball, and that's the way I'm gonna keep doing it, bro. Once you love some shit, you gonna have to keep doing it, and that's how I feel, regardless of the ups and downs. That's how I feel. And lo and behold, I was getting attention from people that actually do music and they really fuck with it, bro. And that's another thing. People who actually who do music, bro. We talk about who do music, bro. Instruments and all. They fuck with what I'm doing, bro. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, man, I just want everybody to keep doing what you need to do. And yeah, so let's play Celebrate one more time, bro, because I fuck with the song and it's actually talking about what I'm saying right now and how I'm feeling. Unless you did something with it. Celebrate the thing about this life. We forget choose to ignore.
Huh?
You
No, I'm gonna keep in touch. Oh, that's a little man. Yeah, we keep in touch all the time. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Man, man, that song is legendary, man. I don't care what nobody say. That song is legendary. And this live right here right now is inspiring me to drop some music tonight. I'm gonna drop some music tonight, man. Because I gotta say, I'm not doing this for clout. I'm not doing this for trendy. I'm not doing this for people to like me. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing this because I love music, bro. Y'all don't understand. I love this shit. I love soul music. I love R&B. I love the early hip hop, not the hip hop out now, NBA YoungBoy and all that shit. That's not me. But I love when music speaks to the soul. Growing up hearing Raphael Sadiq asking you, or hearing Tony, hearing Curtis Mayfield, hearing Marvin Gaye, hearing Michael Jackson, hearing the Jacksons, hearing New Edition, hearing every music from the 60s to the 90s to almost the early 2000s. That was something I wanted to feel. I wanted to create albums and songs and stuff like that. And knowing my sense of sound at a young age was just a bliss to me, you know. So it's definitely gonna stop. I got new music coming tonight. I'm gonna try to. I'm not gonna force myself, but I'm gonna get something out there tonight. Regardless, it was one song or three songs. I'm gonna get out there tonight because I feel like I need to drop something new. Even though I dropped something out 3 weeks ago with the Anchor album, but like at the same time, this music thing never stops. Once you feel it, you need to create it because you'll lose the idea or you'll lose the feeling to create. So I just want to do that. But I want to play "Fly Away" one more time, and we gonna head on out. Fly away, fly away, fly away. I want to fly away, fly away to a place free to be at peace. No stress Hold on, y'all. My Wi-Fi acting up again, man. This is crazy. Can't even finish this thing off like I want to. Ah, here it go. Here it go, y'all. This job bugging. This shit bugging. Well, with that being said, that was actually that. Hold on. Let me see. This has been a rough night with the Wi-Fi. This is insane. Hold on. Well, it's not gonna play. With that being said, y'all, I say abundance. I'm gonna come right back. I'm gonna come right back because we're gonna do a jam session. But I want to finish that off, man. I'm out.